chosen one. You passed the final test. God's reaction will stun you. You are not here by accident, and if you leave now, you may miss something that was meant to reach you at this exact moment, something that could shift your path, open a door, or finally bring the breakthrough you have been quietly praying for. You passed the final test, and this means the season of pressure, confusion, and silent battles was never pointless. It means every tear, every delay, and every moment you felt unseen was part of a divine evaluation that has now been completed. I am speaking to you because what comes next is not ordinary, and you must understand it clearly, so you do not miss what I am about to release into your life. Stay with this, because what you are about to hear carries weight, purpose, and a blessing that was held back until now. Type Amen if you agree. You passed the final test, and this is not a small statement. This means you remained steady when everything inside you wanted to give up. It means you chose faith when doubt was louder than truth. It means you stayed quiet when you could have reacted, and you held on when walking away seemed easier. I saw every moment you thought nobody was watching, and I measured your heart, not just your actions. This test was never about perfection. It was about endurance, about trust, and about whether you would still believe even when nothing around you made sense. You were placed in situations where you were misunderstood, overlooked, and even pushed aside. Still, you did not turn bitter. Still, you did not lose your core. That is why you passed. And now you must hear this clearly. My reaction to your obedience will not be small, and it will not be hidden. I am not responding with silence. I am responding with movement, with restoration, and with a shift that will make you realize why I allowed you to walk through everything you endured. This is why it is important for you to keep listening, because what I am about to do will require you to recognize it. If this is touching your heart, take a moment to like this video, because your support helps this reach others who are also waiting for a sign like this. What you went through was a closing chapter. It was the final test, not one of many left, but the last barrier before something new begins. You felt stretched because you were being prepared. You felt alone because I needed your attention away from noise. You felt delayed because timing had to align with something greater than what you could see. Now understand this. When I say you passed, I mean the outcome has already been decided. There is no more evaluation. There is no more waiting to see if you will fail. You stood through the storm, and now the storm has no more authority over your life. What is coming next is not another test, it is a response. Many people walk away right before the moment of change because they mistake silence for absence. You almost reached that point. There were nights when you questioned everything, when you wondered if I had forgotten you, but I never left. I was watching closely, and I was allowing the process to complete so that what I give you next cannot be taken away. My reaction will stun you because it will not match what you expected. You thought I would respond slowly. You thought I would take my time. But when I move after a completed test, I move with precision and with impact. Doors will open in ways you did not plan. Conversations will happen that you did not initiate. Opportunities will appear that you did not chase. Type 777 if you trust God. Do not let fear make you hesitate when things begin to shift. What is coming may feel sudden because it was being prepared in silence. You are stepping into a moment where things begin to align, not because of luck, but because of obedience. You earned this through faith, through patience, and through staying grounded when everything around you felt unstable. I want you to remember how far you have come. There was a version of you who did not know how strong you were. There was a version of you who would have given up earlier in this process. But now, you stand as someone who has proven to themselves that they can endure more than they ever imagined. That growth was necessary for what is ahead. You are not stepping into something small. What I am preparing for you requires a different level of strength, a different level of clarity, and a deeper sense of trust. That is why the test had to be intense. That is why it had to feel real. Because what comes next is real, and you must be ready to receive it without doubt. I am restoring what was lost, but I am also bringing what was never given to you before. This is not just about recovery. This is about elevation. This is about placing you in spaces you once thought were out of reach. And when you arrive there, you will understand why the test could not be skipped. Do not go back to what you outgrew. Do not reconnect with what I removed from your path. The test also revealed what was not meant to stay in your life. Some things had to fall apart so that you would not carry them into your next season. Trust that what left was not aligned with your future. Could a hidden part of your brain be influencing your ability to attract money? A Columbia study linked to CIA research points to a small brain mechanism activated through a simple 7-second ritual. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this method is helping people move beyond financial struggles into more balanced lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and finally taking luxury vacations. However, this page might not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You are chosen, not because you were perfect, but because you were willing. You kept showing up, even when you felt empty. You kept believing, even when results were not visible. That kind of faith does not go unnoticed. It builds a foundation that cannot be shaken. Now, I am asking you to stay open, stay aware, stay grounded. Because what is coming will require you to move forward without hesitation. You will see signs of change, small at first, then undeniable. And when that happens, do not question it. Recognize it as my response to your faith. It will not begin with noise or chaos, but with a steady peace that settles in your spirit. That peace is not random. It is my presence confirming that the test is over and the next phase has already begun. For so long, you were in survival mode, holding yourself together, trying to make sense of things that refused to make sense. You kept moving even when your strength felt low, and you kept believing even when the evidence around you was weak. That kind of endurance reshapes a person. It builds a depth that cannot be taught any other way. And now, because of that depth, you are ready to carry what is coming without losing yourself in it. There are things I held back from you, not to deny you, but to protect you. You were not ready to receive them before, and if I had given them to you too early, they would have become a burden instead of a blessing. Timing matters, and your readiness matters even more. Now both are aligning. What was once out of reach is now moving toward you because you have grown into the person who can handle it. You may notice that certain doors begin to open without struggle. Situations that once felt complicated will start to simplify. People who ignored you may suddenly recognize your value. This is not coincidence. This is alignment. This is what happens when a season of testing ends and a season of response begins. Type 1111 if you believe. Do not let the memory of your past struggles make you hesitate. It is natural to feel cautious after everything you have been through, but understand this clearly. You are not in that place anymore. You are not the same person who entered the test. You are stronger, wiser, and more grounded than you were before. What once overwhelmed you will not have the same power over you now. There will also be moments where you are tempted to question the good things happening to you. You may wonder if it is real, if it will last, or if it will be taken away. Do not let those thoughts take root. Those thoughts come from the old season, not the new one. You are stepping into a space where you are allowed to receive without fear. I am not giving you something temporary. I am giving you something that has been built on the foundation of your endurance. That is why it will feel different. It will not feel rushed or unstable. It will feel steady, even when it moves quickly. That is how you will know it is from me. There are people who will come into your life in this new season, and they will not carry the same energy as those from your past. They will bring clarity instead of confusion. They will bring support instead of pressure. They will see you without needing to be convinced. This is part of my reaction to your faith. I am not only changing your circumstances, I am also changing the environment around you. At the same time, you must remain aware of what no longer belongs in your life. Just because something was once familiar does not mean it should follow you into your future. The test revealed what drains you and what strengthens you. Hold on to what strengthens you and release what does not. This is how you protect what I am giving you. You are also being called to trust your inner voice more than before. During the test, you learned how to listen quietly, how to discern what is right, even when it is not obvious. That ability will guide you now. It will help you make decisions that keep you aligned with what I have prepared for you. Type yes to receive miracles. Do not rush this season. Even though things may begin to move faster, you do not need to chase or force anything. What is meant for you will come into place without you losing your peace. That is one of the signs you must watch for. If something requires you to abandon your peace, it is not aligned with what I am doing in your life right now. You are entering a space where effort and grace begin to work together. You will still need to act, to move, and to show up, but you will not feel like you are fighting every step of the way. There will be a flow, a sense that things are working with you instead of against you. This is what happens when alignment replaces resistance. Remember how many times you felt like giving up. Remember how close you came to walking away from everything you believed in. Yet, you stayed. You held on, even when it did not make sense. That decision changed everything. That decision is the reason you are standing at the edge of this new beginning. I want you to carry that awareness with you, not as a reminder of pain, but as a reminder of strength. You are not fragile. You are not easily broken. You have already proven that. Now it is time to see what happens when that strength is met with opportunity instead of resistance. Why are so many people talking about the billionaire brainwave? A leading neuroscientist says it was identified during a private program based on CIA research. This 7-second ritual, confirmed by 4 neuroscience labs, helps align your thinking with better financial outcomes. Many are moving away from stress into improved lifestyles, with dream homes, luxury cars, and the freedom to enjoy luxury vacations. But this discovery may be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is gone. There will be moments of surprise, moments where you look back and realize how quickly things changed. You will see connections form, paths open, and situations resolve in ways you did not expect. Let those moments strengthen your faith. Let them remind you that I am actively involved in your life. This is not the end of your journey. It is the beginning of a new level within it. There will still be challenges, but they will not look like what you have just come through. They will be different, and you will be different as well. You will face them with a confidence that comes from knowing you have already overcome something significant. Stay grounded in gratitude. not just for what is coming, but for what you have already been brought through. Gratitude keeps your heart open and your perspective clear. It allows you to receive without becoming overwhelmed or distracted. This is not something you forced. This is the result of everything you endured, finally shaping you into someone who can see clearly again. When your mind shifts, your life begins to follow, and that shift is already happening inside you. There were moments in your past season where you questioned your worth. You wondered if you were enough, if you were seen, if your efforts mattered at all. But I never measured you by those doubts. I saw the truth of who you are, even when you could not see it yourself. Now I am allowing you to see your own value through the changes that are unfolding around you. You will no longer have to chase recognition because it will begin to come to you naturally. Type 1010 to receive blessings. As you step deeper into this new phase, you will also feel a renewed sense of energy. It will not be overwhelming or chaotic, but steady and reliable. You will wake up with a different feeling, a quiet strength that carries you through your day. This is because the weight you were carrying is no longer sitting on your shoulders. The test drained you, but it also prepared you, and now your energy is being restored in a way that supports your growth. There will be opportunities that come to you that seem almost too perfect. You may feel like you did not do enough to earn them, but understand this clearly. What you did was not visible to everyone. The effort you put in during your hardest moments, the choices you made when no one was watching, those are what opened these doors. What looks sudden to others has been building for a long time in the unseen. You must also be careful not to compare your journey with anyone else. The path you walked was specific to you, and so is the reward that follows. If you begin to look at others and question why things are happening the way they are for you, you may lose sight of the uniqueness of your own story. Stay focused on what is unfolding in your life. Your path is not meant to mirror anyone else's. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. There will be people who will try to reconnect with you now that things are changing. Some of them will come with genuine intentions, but others will come because they sense the shift in your life. You must use the wisdom you gained during the test to recognize the difference. Not everyone who returns is meant to stay. Protect your space and be mindful of who you allow close to you. You are also being guided to step into a greater level of responsibility. What I am placing in your hands now is not just for your benefit, it carries purpose beyond you. Whether it is through your actions, your words, or your presence, you will begin to impact others in ways you did not expect. This is part of the reason the test was necessary. You needed to be shaped into someone who could carry influence without losing humility. There will be moments where you feel stretched again, but this time it will feel different. It will not feel like pressure meant to break you. It will feel like growth, like expansion. You will recognize that you are being pushed forward, not held back. This is how you will know that you are in a new season. The feeling will be challenging, but it will not carry the same weight of uncertainty. Do not forget to take care of yourself as you move forward. During the test, you may have neglected your own needs because you were focused on surviving. Now, you have the space to restore balance in your life. Pay attention to your well-being, your peace, and your time. These are important parts of maintaining what you are building. There is also a deeper connection forming between you and me. During the test, you learned how to listen, how to seek guidance, and how to trust even when answers were not immediate. That connection will now become stronger. You will begin to feel more guided, more aware of the direction you are meant to take. This is not something distant. It is something that will feel close and personal. You may also begin to notice small confirmations along your path. They may come through conversations, through moments of realization, or through unexpected clarity. Do not ignore these signs. They are reminders that you are on the right path. They are part of how I communicate with you, gently guiding you without overwhelming you. The life you are stepping into will not erase your past, but it will transform how you see it. What once felt like loss will begin to make sense. What once felt like rejection will reveal itself as protection. You will start to connect the pieces and understand that nothing you went through was wasted. What if the real reason most manifestation methods do not work has finally been explained? A top neuroscientist linked to CIA research says without the right brainwave, results stay inconsistent. This 7-second ritual, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people approach money differently and improve their direction. Many are now stepping into dream homes, buying luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations they once thought were out of reach. But this information might not stay available online. Click the link in the description and comments before it gets removed. There will be a moment where you pause and look at where you are, and you will feel a sense of gratitude that is deeper than anything you have felt before. Not because everything is perfect, but because you will see how far you have come. That moment will ground you. It will remind you that you are not the same person who once struggled to hold on. You are now walking in a space where your past no longer defines your limits. It becomes part of your strength instead. It becomes a reminder of what you overcame and a foundation for what you are building. This is how transformation works. It does not erase, it reshapes. Stay patient with yourself as you adjust to this new reality. Growth does not always feel comfortable, even when it is positive. Give yourself the time to settle into this new version of your life. Do not rush to understand everything at once. Allow things to unfold naturally. You passed the final test, and now you are living in the results of that victory. Keep moving forward with confidence, knowing that you are supported, guided, and protected. What is happening in your life right now is not temporary. It is the beginning of something lasting, something meaningful, and something that will continue to unfold in ways that remind you of the strength you discovered within yourself. You are no longer the person who waits for permission to move forward. You are becoming someone who walks with quiet confidence, even when the path is not fully visible. This confidence is not loud or forced. It is calm, steady, and rooted in everything you have already overcome. It will guide you in ways you do not have to question, because it comes from a place of truth within you. Type 2222 to claim miracles. As this new version of you continues to emerge, you will find it easier to let go of things that once held you back. Old patterns, old fears, and old habits will begin to lose their hold on you. This will not feel like a struggle. It will feel natural, as if you have simply outgrown them. That is because you have. The test changed your perspective, and now you can see clearly what belongs in your life and what does not. There will also be a stronger sense of direction guiding you. You may not have every detail figured out, but you will know the next step to take. And when you take that step, the next one will become clear. This is how your path will unfold now. You do not need to see the entire journey. You only need to trust the step that is in front of you. You may notice that your reactions to situations are changing as well. Things that once triggered you will no longer have the same effect. You will respond with calm instead of urgency, with understanding instead of frustration. This is a sign of growth that cannot be faked. It shows that you are no longer controlled by the same pressures that once influenced you. Type 777 if you trust God. There is also a shift happening in the way others perceive you. Even if they do not fully understand what you went through, they will begin to sense the change in you. They will notice your presence, your energy, and the way you carry yourself. Some will be inspired by it, while others may feel uncomfortable because it reflects something they have not yet reached within themselves. Stay grounded and do not let either reaction distract you from your path. You are stepping into a place where your voice carries more weight. What you say and how you express yourself will begin to influence those around you. This is not about control or power over others. It is about impact. It is about using what you have learned to bring clarity and strength to those who are still in the place you once were. At times, you may feel a quiet pull to step back and reflect. Do not ignore that feeling. Reflection will help you stay connected to your growth and keep you aligned with your purpose. It will also help you avoid rushing into decisions that do not match the direction you are being guided toward. You are also being prepared for moments of leadership, even if you have not seen yourself in that role before. Leadership does not always mean standing in front of others. Sometimes it means setting an example through your actions and your choices. People will watch how you move, how you respond, and how you handle what is given to you. In that way, you will lead without needing to announce it. There may be moments when you feel a sense of disbelief about how much has changed. You may look back and wonder how you made it through everything you faced. That reflection is important because it reminds you of the strength that carried you here. It reminds you that you are capable of more than you once believed. You are also being given a deeper sense of peace that does not depend on everything being perfect. This peace will stay with you even when things are still unfolding. It will keep you steady and help you remain focused on what matters. That kind of peace is not easily shaken, and it is one of the greatest gifts you can carry forward. Do not underestimate the importance of staying connected to that peace. It will guide your decisions, your relationships, and your actions. When something threatens that peace, take a moment to pause and reflect. That is often a sign that you need to realign with what truly matters. Have you heard about the private group of neuroscientists working on brainwaves connected to money? A top researcher revealed this work was based on CIA studies, not meant for public release yet. The result is a simple 7-second ritual validated by 4 neuroscience labs, now practiced at home. Many who once struggled financially are now living in dream homes, owning luxury cars, and taking luxury vacations. But this page could disappear without warning. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. You are entering a space where growth and stability exist together. You are not being pushed in a way that breaks you. You are being stretched in a way that builds you. This difference is important because it shows that you are no longer in a season of survival. You are in a season of development. As you continue forward, you will begin to see the results of your growth in tangible ways. Opportunities will align with your skills, relationships will reflect your values, and your environment will begin to match the clarity you have gained within yourself. This is how transformation becomes visible. You passed the final test, and now you are living as someone who has proven their strength, their patience, and their faith. This is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of a new chapter where everything you have learned begins to take shape in your life. Keep moving forward with confidence, because what lies ahead is not something you need to fear. It is something you are ready for. You will no longer feel pulled in different directions by confusion or fear. Instead, you will notice a quiet certainty guiding you, even when the outcome is not fully visible. This certainty is not something you have to search for. It rises naturally from within you because of everything you have already endured and learned. You are no longer guessing your way forward. You are walking with awareness. There was a time when you depended on external validation to feel secure in your choices. You looked for signs from others, approval from people, and reassurance from situations. But that season has ended. Now you are learning to trust the inner knowing that has been strengthened through your trials. This trust will become one of your greatest strengths as you step into what is ahead. Type 1111 to affirm. You will also notice that your time and energy feel more valuable to you than ever before. You will become more selective about where you invest your attention. This is not selfishness. This is wisdom. You have learned that not everything deserves your energy, and not every opportunity is aligned with your purpose. This awareness will protect you from distractions that once delayed your progress. There will be moments when you are presented with choices that look good on the surface, but do not feel right within. Pay attention to that feeling. During the test, you learned how to recognize the difference between what is appealing and what is aligned. That understanding will guide you now. It will help you avoid paths that would lead you away from what is meant for you. Type yes to receive miracles. You are also stepping into a season where your efforts begin to produce visible results. The things you start now will begin to grow in ways that encourage you to keep going. You will see progress, not just in small ways, but in meaningful and lasting ways. This progress will build your confidence and remind you that you are capable of creating something valuable. At the same time, you must remain patient with the process. Even though you have passed the final test, growth does not stop. It continues in new forms. There will still be moments that challenge you, but they will not carry the same weight as before. They will feel like steps forward, not obstacles holding you back. You may also feel a stronger sense of responsibility for the life you are building. This is a natural part of stepping into a new level. You will understand that your choices matter, not just for you, but for what you are creating. This awareness will guide you to act with intention and purpose. There will be times when you feel a deep sense of gratitude, even for things that once caused you pain. This may surprise you, but it is a sign of healing. When you can look back without bitterness, it means you have truly moved forward. It means you have taken the lessons without carrying the weight. You are also being called to remain humble as you move into this new season. Growth and success can sometimes create distance between people and their foundation. Do not let that happen to you. Stay connected to what brought you here. Stay grounded in your values and your faith. This will keep you aligned with what truly matters. You may notice that your perspective on success is changing. It will no longer be about proving something to others. It will be about fulfilling what you feel called to do. This shift will bring a deeper sense of satisfaction because it is rooted in purpose, not comparison. There will be opportunities to help others who are still in the place you once were. You will recognize their struggles because you have lived through something similar. When those moments come, do not turn away. Your experience has prepared you to offer guidance and support in ways that are meaningful and real. You are also learning how to balance movement with rest. During the test, you were often in a state of constant effort, trying to hold everything together. Now you are being shown that rest is just as important as action. It allows you to recharge, reflect, and stay clear in your direction. There may be moments when you feel a quiet excitement about what is ahead. This feeling is not random. It is a reflection of the alignment that is taking place in your life. It is a sign that you are moving in the right direction. Allow yourself to feel it without questioning it. You are stepping into a version of your life where stability and growth exist together. You are not being forced to choose between them. You are being given both. This balance will allow you to build something that lasts, something that is not easily shaken by temporary challenges. As you continue forward, you will begin to see how everything is connecting. The lessons, the struggles, the moments of doubt, all of it is forming a path that makes sense. What once felt scattered will begin to feel organized and purposeful. Is it really possible to attract money more naturally using a 7-second ritual? Research connected to the CIA suggests certain brainwave states influence how opportunities appear in your life. This technique, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift away from financial pressure toward improved lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You passed the final test, and now you are living in a space where your strength is no longer being tested in the same way. It is being used. It is being expressed through your actions, your choices, and your growth. This is the beginning of a chapter where you are not just surviving. You are building, creating, and moving forward with confidence in a life that reflects who you have become.